Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Switch.
Red, up. Lock in.
He's checking crack.
Now Trubisky on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Sit up. 180.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
We got 4.
Reset. Kill. Richmond.
Check. Stay at home.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play, 2nd and 3.
Down. Black 22.
Watch 81.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tight right. Red, green, the line.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Now a first down throw. Watson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
Hey, guys, check me out.
Richmond.
Three down, but we gotta stand up over there.
Two jet.
Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't let 89 go deep.
Now Watson. He's going to air one out.
36.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. Third and 10.
Check 20.
Richmond.
27.
Tiger.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Tiger.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
From the gun, here's Watson. And incomplete here on third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be first and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Look at this spin.
Balance.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it first and 10 up at the 20.
180.
Sponge. No.
Right back to him on first down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now after the loss, they come up second and 11 from the 19-yard line.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
On second down, here's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
Get wide.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Four down, four down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hurry, hurry.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Hey, four down, four down. Watch twist, watch twist.
Red's up.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Red's up.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right, tight on the right.
Sit up. 180.
Down, 3 down. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see.
Let's go, let's go.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Double tight.
There you go, we got. You see it, you see it?
Hey, we are.
They run. This is Cohen.
Back.
The 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are in for 6. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chicago will be kicking off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Black 99, feel it.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Stays on his feet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 37. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Richmond.
Let him know.
And they'll run it here. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tight end left.
Black 99 Philly. Come back, come back.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Two jet.
10, under 10, 10.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Red. Black 22. Black 22.
Four down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Set. Green 39.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Red. Blue 80. Blue 80. Come back.
Bring it. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Blue.
We got 4.
We're go. Let's go. Gotta go.
Check.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And again, this time to the tailback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Alert.
Sit up. 180. There you go. We got. You see it.
Here we go. I got 29.
Red. Up. There you go. We got. You see it.
Deuce.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Break. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
Red's up.
Check. 3 down.
Lock in.
Check safety.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Mike's 59.
Richmond.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you.
After the interception, here's Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Mike, check.
Tiger. Come back.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Richmond.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
On first down, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Come back.
44's the Mike.
To throw is Watson, operating from the gun, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync,
Come back.
only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, we got 3.
Come back.
3 down. Mike's 5'9". Coming. Win the rep. Let's go right here.
From the gun, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
44. Mike, 44. Know your job.
Reset.
Take the edge. Come.
Tiger. Richmond.
Mike, 44.
Tiger.
Watson on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Lock in.
Shift.
Red's up.
41 Mike.
18.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Number 10.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
18. 41's coming. 41's a mic.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, 41's mic. 41's mic.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Check 31. Check 31. Whip. Watch the whip.
Blue. They've got to wedge that, huh? Think you gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this?
Red up.
You think you gonna get this?
Red up. 41's the mic. 18. Check 41.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the Texans want to call another timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We got three, fellas. We got
Tiger.
59's mic. Check.
Come back.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Throwing again is Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
54's the mic. 54. Check. Watch 54. Big stop, D. Big stop.
Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Black 99 Philly.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58's the mic.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Can't complete the pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Set. Green the line.
Motion. Bump.
A final shot before the break. Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Check.
Tiger.
Hey, alert 3.
A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Slam.
Black 99 Philly.
Mike's 5-4. I'm going to come back to you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They're spinning away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter, because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
They'll run with Foreman. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Reset.
3 down.
Reset.
Check. Hot route. Hot. Me. I got him. I got motion man.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Blue 80.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
You ain't doing nothing.
Come back.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Richmond.
Mike's 54.
Watson operating from the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one incomplete.
Hot.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down, 4 down. Alert. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike, Red's up. 41. Red's up. All day,
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Request additional details at the stadium ticket office.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Blue Dan.
Operating from the gun, Watson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Come back.
Mike, 54.
I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch.
Now Watson to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, green the line.
65, 65, 65.
Watson looks to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Mike's 54.
Richmond.
Hey, watch the slant. Motion. Reset.
Again, it's Watson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Leonard Floyd.
That's how we do
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Right here, we gotta step it up.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Texans on 3rd down.
Come back.
They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Stay on the slot.
Check 4. Tiger. Richmond.
Boy, I got you, boy.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Going. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Set. Blue 80.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Check.
They'll go with Foreman, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Houston is lined up for the kickoff.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Lock in. Red's up.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Parkey with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Red, blue 80, blue 80. Come back, come back. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Right there. 54, right there.
Hut.
54 Mike.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We got four.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the out.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Come back, come back.
Mike, check. 59. Hey, get.
Hut.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Reset.
Odd.
Richmond.
3 down. Odd. Mike's 54.
Come back.
Hey, watch Sam.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Onto the field now come the Bears. Looking at this situation, if they get a field goal out of this, it helps, but a touchdown would really help into going to secure the victory.
And know what I'm thinking right here? In the West Coast offense, in their parlance, every time they throw the football, they say you're either throwing it for a touchdown or a check down. In this case, it's either taking time off the clock or getting that touchdown that really puts you in firm control. I think they'll go either way on this one.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
They try again with Cohen. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
4 down.
Watch twist.
Red, top.
Check 55.
Now Cohen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Woo! Right there. All day, baby.
1st
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Blue, blue, blue.
Showing 8.
This is Cohen. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Double tight. We got 4.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chicago will be kicking off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Watson now to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 49, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Check Mike.
Now a handoff looking right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Sit up. 180.
4 down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Red, up.
Check 13.
This is Howard on 2nd down, and he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of a yard gets him back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our